I'm Tamika Cody, Managing Editor of Accounting Today, and we're continuing the conversation of the importance of entrepreneurship in the accounting profession with Brian Amen, founder and CEO of the specialty tax firm, TaxOps. Brian, once again, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Great. In our earlier discussion, we had talked about the importance of accountants getting on that track of becoming more entrepreneur. Right? And so, are there specific steps that they have to take in order to attain that goal?
I mean, there's a lot of things that you can do, but the having an entrepreneurial culture, I think, starts from the top down. Meaning, leadership either has to be entrepreneurial or accepting of entrepreneurial efforts. Ideally, it's both. And and if you can get both, an entrepreneurial leader and someone who's accepting of an entrepreneurial culture and efforts, then you've got it nailed, right? But there's a lot of specific things you can do from an individual standpoint. I think one being just making a conscious effort to look at things differently, and as if you're seeing them for the first time. For example, pull into your office tomorrow, pull up to the building, walk into the lobby, take the elevator, walk into the reception area of your office, walk into your conference room or your individual office, and just look at it as if you're seeing it for the first time from a client's viewpoint. And I guarantee that you'll notice things and do things differently or rearrange things differently. The other thing is maybe take a break from the industry, and there's value in different perspectives. Getting out of our industry a little bit and getting into different industries to get different perspective is incredibly valuable from that standpoint. And so, we have lots of great conferences in our industry. Accounting Today has the GrowPro conference. It's a great conference.
We're going to be there, right?
Yeah, absolutely, yes.
Okay.
I will be there in November. Go to the GrowPro conference. But find an industry that you like and go to their conference as well and just see what they're talking about and how they're addressing certain problems. Step out a little bit. From a CEO group or peer group or mastermind group, jump into one that has different industries. When we do those things, we tend to jump into peer groups that are service providers, so they might be just accountants and attorneys, which are great, do those, but get into one too that has CEOs or leaders from other industries and you'll get a different perspective. From just a culture standpoint, we've got to make sure that our reward system is aligned, and that's a entirely different conversation, but we've got to make sure that innovative efforts or entrepreneurial efforts are being rewarded the right way. It's got to be good time.
Right.
And so if we're just held rigidly to utilization goal, the reward system is not properly aligned. And you just have to make sure that the winner of the pie eating contest isn't rewarded with more pie.
Right.
So
I guess that leads us into the next question. How do you incorporate all of these steps into the staff, and how do you make it work well for your practice?
That culture, that acceptance is a big part of it. Encouraging it from the top down is a big part of it. We have an amazing opportunity right now with our younger workforce because they're entrepreneurial by nature. They question everything, which is great. Where previous generations were saying, well, how do I do it, or what should I do? I think the new generation in our workforce is saying, why would I do that, or why would I do it that way? And that's incredible. If we can harness that, we've gone a long way to creating an entrepreneurial culture.
So you said you're going to GrowPro.
Yeah.
I believe you have. Do you know what you're doing there? So I know what you're doing.
I do know. I found out yesterday. I'll be leading a discussion on entrepreneurship, which will take a much deeper dive into what it is, how to get there, and what the benefits are.
Great. Well, thank you so much once again for joining us, and thank you for tuning in, and we hope to see you back here next time.